Good evening, how are you doing? Welcome to another video. It's a couple of days, it's the shortest day of the year in 2022. We've got a few days yet till Christmas, and I thought I'd pop down and do a little, as promised in the last video, I've had a tidy up the bar, and I thought I'd pop down and do a little tour of the bar, a little tour of the garden, show you my lights. The channel's been going for a couple of years now. Thank you to all the subscribers, new and old, and those that supported me. And I've got old videos from a couple of years back where I've toured the bar before, but you might have trouble finding them, so I thought I'd do an up-to-date one. Not a lot's changed really, I've got a few more extra lights outside, but I thought I'd go back round and show you the setup. I'm a little nosy about the camera in a minute when we put some lights on, and for instance, I came down earlier to tidy the bar up and I noticed that I could do some shelving over there. I've got a karaoke machine and a record player over there, which I got for Christmas last year, the record player. Do some shelving there, I think, tidy it up a little bit, so that's something to do in the future. I'm just thinking out loud now, I might do a double shelf there, just a stand, some sort of stand. It's all sitting on top of each other at the moment. Little bits and pieces like that. What I'll do, I'll grab the camera in a minute, I'll show you around. We'll go out the garden first. We'll have a look at the lights. We'll turn the lights out. I'll put them back on again so you can see what we've got. First things first, we're going to do the big light switch on. A couple of subscribers have already said when you're going to do the light switch on. So here we go. It's quite simple. You have that switch like that and you go, cheers, Merry Christmas. Right, let's leave the beer there. I'll leave the beer there by the tree. Put that there. We'll take the camera outside. Most of the lights are controlled by one of these smart device things called Alexa. I'm not going to say it out loud because I get complaints from people because it sets all their stuff off. So I'll take the camera back out. We'll start up at the top of the garden. I've only got a small garden and a small little bar, but I'm going to take the camera back out, wander down and show you a few bits and pieces and have a chat. Hopefully when the light's turned off out there, you can see me a little bit. It's really bright out there. I'll just explain that in a minute actually to you, but what it is, it's the new shed next door. I haven't painted it dark grey at the front yet, and where the lights reflect off, it looks quite nice, so I might stain it and leave it a light colour, or varnish it or stain it, leave it a light colour, as opposed to the grey, which all the other stuff is. Grey is the in thing at the moment, but I might go away from that with that one, because you'll see it in a minute when we go out there. It's nice and bright, so it's quite nice. In actual fact, on a pitch black evening like tonight, which is the shortest day of the year, it actually lights the garden up really well. So we'll go out and have a little look and I'll show you around, see what you think. Follow me. Right, it's a bit dark out at the moment, as you can see. I think, well, yeah, if you can't see. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch the lights on. I've got a set of lights on the fence called Fence 1, another set of lights down the other fence called Fence 2. They're under like a hierarchy system, a bit like a file system. So you've got Fence 1, Fence 2, which I call Fence. You've got some tube lights behind me on the shed. Basically, the whole lot outside is called garden. So if I say turn on garden, the whole lot will come on. I'll do that in a minute. Hang on, I'll show you around. So basically, if I say Alexa, turn on garden.
Okay.
There you go, that's better. Wow, look at that. I'll show you what I mean by this fence. Shut this door. Let's pop up the back of the garden to the house, and then we'll go up the top and we'll turn around and come back down. So it's only a small garden. So basically, there are the lights on the fence. And there's my flag. I'll barbecue on the right here. Furniture, my whiskey barrel. Another video. The tube light there. These have gone back off. Let's just flick these back on. These are the ones in my other video. Flick these on, make it look nice. You see, these on like a timer. Hang on. There you go. So they're all on so these lights on the trees are fake. If you saw my video, you know they're fake. Whiskey barrel there, some plants there. So the lights on there work off solar. These lights on the right and these lights on the left are called Fence 1 and Fence 2, and there's my new shed workshop at the back, and then you've got the tube light there and some signs and chimney. So this is where I like to sit and have a cold beer. So go and grab me beer and we'll have a little chat, and then we'll go back in. I tried to light the chimney a bit, it was too bloody smoky, so I poured some water on that now. Some spare old sparkling water. So It's smoking too much, too damp. I'll do that another time. So I want to get that going, but it doesn't. So what I'll do, go and grab me a beer. We'll sit down and have a little chat, and then we'll pop inside and I'll show you the lights. And give you a little tour inside the bar. I hope you like it so far though. It looks really nice. And you'll see what I mean by this. Because I've left out that colour, it just seems to, I mean, it's pitch black at the moment. It just seems to reflect the light, I think. I'm not sure. Let's go and grab me a beer, we'll sit down and have a chat. Yeah.
Oh, it smells better. Miles better.
Even better now compared to the shit before Christmas. What do you reckon?
Miles better.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest. Be good. Good, isn't it? Better? A lot better. Better?
Oh, it's a lot better.
What do you reckon?
Really?
Yeah.
Not too cold.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's like being all agreed.
It's like daytime shit. It's lovely. It's really nice.
It was a small ship before.
Bit smoky actually.
Yeah,
Come
come
over
in.
the neighbours and let's go back inside.
It reflects the light
It's
around
nice in the bar.
Cold out here. I'm trying to get the chimney alight, like I said.
No heat when I have it insulated, so it's all.
I could not keep that going.
Coming in.
Yeah.
Let's pop inside, have a look around the bar.
Come on, let's go, it's freezing. Right, it's a bit steamed up, let's walk in the door. So as we walk in the door here we go. Ta-da! Shut the door. Right. Double doors. The light there I've fixed up there. Not wired in yet. Just got to do another socket above that. So I haven't finished that yet. Two switches there. One works the inside lights, one works the outside lights on the wall. TV there with a splitter box. Ignore all this junk, this should be junk. Must be junk tables, there's a little bit aside up and two coffee tables. We lantern that I put outside. That's on Amazon. I'll link to all these things. If you're interested in any buying any of these bits, I'll link to these things, these bits and bobs that I'm pointing to, the splitter box and the lantern that on I'll link to them on Amazon. So yeah, so I've got a TV there. I won't switch on because of copyright issues, etc. But that TV there goes to a splitter box below it. And the cable runs to that other TV at the back there. And then another TV in the far corner there. So it's working from left to right. A couple of bar stools. Little bar made out of two old scaffold boards. Computer on the wall there. Touchscreen and PC. That used to be a jukebox. I used to have jukebox. I still got jukebox software on it at the moment. Don't use it much at the moment, the jukebox software. And let's get these lights on here. Just put these lights up the other day. Get them switched on. So yeah, I used to use that touchscreen PC as a jukebox with some jukebox software, and it became a bit of a nightmare collecting all the music. Then I started using Amazon Music on it as well, but you might as well just get the ALEXA machine thing going to play music. But I still do use the Amazon app on there sometimes, touchscreen. The heater there, that's the heater there I used there. That's the one I use mainly, is the electric radiator now. I did have a gas one, I'll show that in a minute. The gas one's around the back of the bar. But I fell asleep. We had a few beers. I've had a few beers down here before, and that gas can heat us right up. And I've sort of almost fell asleep a couple of times, and I woke up and it frightened me. I mean, they're safety. It's a new gas heater. They're quite safe now. They fall over, they trip out. Too much gas, carbon monoxide, they trip out, blah, blah, whatever. I just felt this bigger one, someone at work gave me this bigger electric one. It works lovely. It does. Really nice, this one. I think that's the DeLonghi. That puts that nice bit of heat, so I'd rather plug that in. I normally have that plugged into an Alexa pub. Oops, I said that word, didn't I? I normally have it plugged into an Alexa plug, and I can switch it on and off via the plug, but I've not got it plugged in at the moment. Perfect draft beer machine. So we're going left to right here. Perfect draft beer machine. There's a Guinness bottle opener at the back there, my beer. I've got a Betty Stoggs pump. It was just a badge actually. What they call it now. That's connected up to beer in the bag. When it's connected to beer in the bag, tell a lie. I've got the U-Flow pump there. Walking around the bar here. So I've got a couple of bar stalls. They're kitchen stalls really, aren't they? Kitchen stalls there. So let's walk around the bar here. Bit of a mess, as you said, it's only small. Yeah, that's the U-Flow pump there, this one. Connected to the keg in the fridge, but I've got nothing in there at the moment because I'm using the Perfect Draft at the moment. I've got this one here, which is my Real Ale pump, which I use for beer in a bag. The Guinness bottle opener there, you'll see, and then the Perfect Draft machine there plugged in. Got my Happy Hour sign there, another TV there, which is connected to the main TV speaker there, Wolfdale speaker, which is connected to the record player. I'll show that in a minute. Shelving all the way around here. Here's the fridge here. Here's the fridge here, which is open. I'll leave it open, obviously that's switched off at the moment. I've got the heater and that in there for my homebrew bits and pieces. So top shelf there. The shelf is all made with scaffold balls just screwed together and burnt and notched out and burnt and notched out. Whiskey collection there with some little candlelights. Put these candlelights on, surely. These are nice. I'll put a link to these. These are all on Amazon. These are dust, I think. Put little lights on like that, make them look pretty. So I've got my whiskey collection there, but it's getting a bit big now, my whiskey collection, so it's sort of creeping down to the bottom shelf. So I may rearrange all the glasses and the whiskies. I'm not sure yet. I think I'll probably keep the whiskies there and make another display and move the glasses on. I've probably got too many glasses, haven't we all? Some of this beer, unfortunately, needs to be thrown away. I bought these Flavorly boxes, and probably these Flavorly boxes, it's all different beers. You like one, you sort of tend to maybe not like another, etc. So I think something might be out of date. I have to check them over Christmas when I get some time. Me stack of records down there. What have I got under here? I've got me an old suitcase there, which has got some records in it. I've got my line cleaner there. I've got my Inkbird temperature controller there, which is a Wi-Fi one, which I've not been using lately. That's for the UFlow. There's the gas heater that I was telling you about, which I don't really use anymore. Line cleaner, and there's my UFlow keg. Again, that's empty at the moment because I'm just using the Perfect Draft machine. Guitar store, umbrella if you want to run down there. Chalkboard sign. So where was I? Yeah, back to here. So it's a bit of a mess. Basket full of records and singles. Singles are there, the 7-inch singles are there. Wi-Fi router there. The router there, but I've got, that's running on the Ethernet cable from up to the house down to there, plugged in. But I've also got a lead coming out of there, which I plug into my laptop when I'm doing lives. So another nice sized TV there. Guitar, sorry, that's not a guitar, that's the record player. Record player with the karaoke machine on top. I'm going to do some shelving here. I think I will do just a stand shelf, double shelf there, just to sit it off the deck, get them both off the deck, I think. Or that off the one, that off the record player, split them up a little bit. Another bottle opener there. Microphone I use occasionally for doing some lives and that, books, pictures, signs, some more whiskies, some more whiskies, some more whiskies. Coming around here, down the side, my signs, and there's the other speaker there for the record player. Wolf down speaker, the record player, the curtain there, someone's put across in the summer. And got another little lamp there. There's my bench storage there. It's again, it's all more scaffold boards. Scaffolds, all burnt and stained. Little, I put that in there, little pot. That's from, let me show you that. That's from a Snook. That's off Amazon as well. That's when you make your own poker tables. They're handy. I've also got, don't use it too much. I do use it. Where is it? It's in the back there. I've got at the back here a USB port fixed in. Simply plugs in underneath. So you've got a couple of USB. I think there's 4 there. 4 USB ports in the desk. When it's tidy, you can get access to it, but you can't really see it now. This is handy when people come round, stick their beers in there. They're always a good idea. I only got one of them though. Someone's sitting in the corner there. And coming back, as I say, the bench seat in there, there's 2 scaffold boards high with a sheet of MDF on top, and there's all storage under there. You pull that forward, lift it up. It's not hinged on anything. Pull it forward, lift it up, take the cushions off. Cushions are off, just off the internet. And there's all lovely rubbish under there, storage. And then got my knickknacks there. I think that's a little scaffold board. There's 2 scaffold boards there, so you've got 2 scaffold boards there, burnt up and notched, and that, and another 2 scaffold boards there. When you do these scaffold boards, you're best off, if you see my other videos, you're best off fixing them together first and then burning them in one go. And that is basically it. Another little bar stool there. Got the internet, and then coming back round here again to the double doors. There was a single door there, but I took the door out and put double doors in from a conservatory. But then me rubbish there, and then there's a laptop there for when I do some live sometime. And we're back. This is just the knick-knack shelves really, basically bits of junk. That is basically it, people. That's my tiny little bar with all the lights. Did I mention, I don't know if I mentioned the lights. So I got one from Graham there, I've got these lights here, lights on the tree, I've got lights, LED bar lights at the back there, They're on the ALEXA thingamajig. I've got the Happy Hour sign at the back there. So thank you for watching that video. Thank you to the subscribers, new and old. I wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas, prosperous New Year. I will see you again over the Christmas period, so keep an eye out for a few videos.
Definitely be
maybe little
lives.
unboxings.
Without doubt.
And maybe I think we'll talk about
lives over Christmas.
lives,
Lives
over
from
Christmas
us.
period.
All three of us, as he says.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Yeah.
Happy Christmas.
Happy New
Year.
Year.
I think
Merry Christmas from us all.
Lives.
Like,
So, cheers.
Hit the notification bell. You will.
Cheers.
Hear about new
Raise a
videos coming up.
glass. Merry Christmas.
Stay watching until next time.
New Year. More videos.
Thank you.
More videos over Christmas.
See you again
Stay
soon.
watching.
From
Keep
us, from
tuning.
him,
Ta-da.
from me, from
Like,
us.
subscribe, all that stuff.
Cheers. Merry Christmas.
From us,
Happy
from
New
him,
Year.
from him, from me.
Lovely.
Ta-ra.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye bye.